All right, so I want to touch on a problem of deliverability that some of you might be having. Now, there's two different ways to basically approach, getting your emails delivered. And if you're starting to see trouble in, when you're warming your account up and you're sending out email blasts, and everything that we've covered in this course basically tells you, write really good email copy, drop your link in maybe once or twice, and send it off, in an email blast to the leads, right? So that's method number one. Okay, you want to send good email copy with the link, whether that's a CPA link or an affiliate link, to the list of leads. Okay, it's really, really simple, right? You're just blasting out a link with good email copy. But when you're starting to see that your emails aren't getting delivered, and this is usually when you're just warming your account up in the beginning, what you might want to try instead is method number two. So you don't want to send the first email with a link. Instead, what I used to teach and what works well for most people is just straight up sending one email to the list, right? Boom, blast out the email. But if you're starting to see deliverability issues and you're not getting that many emails delivered, one of the things that Google uses to basically decipher what is a potential shady email or what should go to spam folders versus what shouldn't is external links. So instead, what I recommend you to do is send out the email with no link first. So if you're sending out a link, I always use the example of pet food. If you're sending out like a CPA offer with like a pet food link, right? That's what you're trying to generate traffic to. And the list that you built is around pet food or the pet niche or anything like that, right? Instead, what I want you to do is I want you to send the first email without any link that just gives a little bit of information on pet food or pet products, or maybe it's an email that's like the top three things that you didn't know about, your pet's day-to-day life, or the 5 risks to your pet that you didn't know about, or anything like that, right? Just a little bit of information to pique their interest, right? With no link, because that's going to increase your deliverability in Google's eyes because there's no external link. It doesn't look like spam to them. So once you do that, you send that first link to that same list, right? So instead, you're sending out the same list to the same list of leads, but no link this time. And then you're going to see who it gets delivered to. And you're going to look in your GMass reports and see, okay, out of the thousands of people that I sent it to, how many of those 1,000 got delivered, right? Maybe it's 600, maybe it's 2,000. I don't know what kind of list you're sending out. I don't know how many emails you're blasting, and it's obviously going to depend on how warm your account is. But you want to build a new list with the people that it got delivered to, okay? Because that already forms that connection in Google's eyes. So if they've delivered your email to that inbox once, well, they're more likely to deliver it to that email, to that inbox again with a link this time. So to recap, you're not going to send a link. And remember, this is only for the people that are struggling with deliverability issues. So send the first email with no link, just a little bit of email copy to kind of entice them, with some information and build that connection in Google's eyes so they deliver your future email. Then you're going to build a new list of the people that your emails were delivered to. Then you're going to send the second email with the CPA link that you're going to try to pitch them on, right? Because now your emails are going to go to the inbox because Google's already seen that you've been delivered there. There's been no issues. It hasn't been reported as spam or anything like that. And so now you're going to get a much higher number of your emails delivered to the inbox. And that's how you can increase your deliverability, by simply taking the link out of the first email, establishing that connection, building a new list of people that it was delivered to, and then boom, sending them the email with the link in the second email.